picture for Arutz Sheva. Translation simple. 18 people were murdered in terror attacks while these 2 months. 2 months in Israel. 18 people, among them just now those 2 sisters, originally from England, and before 2 brothers, frightening the quality of those terrorist people. But we know, this is what the Torah tells us clearly. Ishmael in future tense, which means God will listen to Israel from all this crying, sighing, shouting. This is what the Arabs are going to do to Jews in the end of days. This is written in a book more than 2,000 years ago. One can read it. Called Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer. He speaks about Ishmael, about the Arabs in future, in the end of days. And this is what the Gemara says, what we can do. If Jews don't do tshuva, don't keep the Torah, the Shabbos, then God will appoint them the very cruel leaders, like Haman and others. So, this is what you see here in 2 months, frightening. And, okay, if you would know Hebrew, you will read in the Wikipedia, every day in the last 8-9 days that we are now, 1st of April, 3 soldiers were wounded, one of them even in very difficult. Then again, 2 soldiers, the 4th of April. 5th of April, another one wounded. And then you see every day, the 5th, the 6th, 6, even twice. And 7 April, 2 women were murdered, and the 3rd one, the mother, critically. Then comes the Italian, the day after, just as Pesach. Italian tourist Charles Claude was murdered with other people who were wounded. So, this situation, how could we live like this? Unfortunately, no. If you do tshuva, but keep the Torah, the Shabbos. But difficult. So let us see what I did, a table, as it is written in books, very famous, that the days after Pesach, not after the first day of Passover, we start counting the Omer, days which are called days of judgment. A lot of troubles happened to Jews at that day. 24 pupils of Akiva died, and many other in history one can see. Even though there are some point of light, the 6th War and State of Israel, but this also cost us a lot of blood. So what we see in this table, I want to know what this time that we are in, the year which is 5783, very significant time for Messiah, after sabbatical, but from the other side, we know any time that was suitable for redemption, when Jews unfortunately don't keep the Torah, don't have the condition to get it, so Holocaust comes, troubles comes. It's exactly known. The time that Holocaust was the time that Baal Shem Tov, Vilna Gaon clearly said, was the beginning of redemption with the Messiah. But we know at that time we have the Zionists, all this reform, all this secular, which unfortunately did not keep. So what I wanted to see now, the Torah, which is the blueprint of creation, what it will tell about this time. So what you see is the best meeting of the Torah of the Hebrew word Yemei HaOmer, days of the Omer. I wrote a lot about it in my books, Mystical Glory of Shabbos and Festivals, what it means, Omer, and so on. So days of the Omer, in which year is this year? In 5783. Unbelievable, this is full date. So, what are the threats of this time? In black, Iran, Yeah, and then you have Hamanai, the Haman of today, twice appears parallelly, not so simple at all. You can see here Hamanai, and you see again Hamanai. Oh. Double. This is this one who push all these terror attacks, Hamas and Fatah and all this jihad. They are pushing them because what they wanting to eradicate Israel. Clearly they say this was the atom bomb. So we have here Iran, we have those who are fighting for them, Hamas here in black, Fatah even twice, yeah. Not simple at all. But what is frightening in this table, that I did not see in other tables, that in one place, on one table, you have 3 times terror. You see here in purple, terror. You see here in red, terror. And you see here in yellow, terror, frightening. So what to do to get rid from this beast? What you have to do, the Torah tells us. To do tshuva, to repent, to keep the Torah. As is written, יעשו בני ישראל should do, כאשר ציווה השם. בני ישראל יעשו, will do, כאשר ציווה השם את משה. No. Unpleasant, difficult. To keep the Shabbos, not to go for a walk, not for a walk, but with our car. So, no, this is what you want, so this is what we have now, unfortunately. As it looks from this table, that this time that you are now, it started already with 18 murdered, who knows what can be if Jews will not keep the Shabbos and the Torah. But you speak, you say, the Torah says, Rabbi says, doesn't help, Satan is too strong. So, let us hope that really this year, which is exactly the year for Messiah, Messiah Shemitah after the sabbatical, Jubilee according to some opinions, and such clear proofs that it is the destined time for Messiah. But as I said, destined time for Messiah, if not kept properly, so then troubles all of us. So, let us hope that really Jews will realize what they are, that they have Torah, that they have the God. And the only one who can save them is God, not Lapid with his government, which got rid of him, not Netanyahu, who will save us. One, God. So interesting and significant table in such times, such really only last days, is two sisters, originally from London. They came to Israel, to Efrat, Zionists, no. What you tell them not to do, no. Efrat, beautiful place, religious people, father is a rabbi. But what we can do, we have these beasts there, the terrorists and the power from Iran who are hating and supplying everything to kill, to murder. So, hoping that this time, this year, will assess in so many implications that this year can be the year of happiness, of joy, of redemption, of Messiah. But you know, in such times, the Satan is very strong. He does not like at all that Jews will be redeemed. So he brings us all these leftists who are against the Torah, against the Sabbath. And the result is what you see in this picture. 18 people were murdered in the last 2 months. Months of Purim, months of Pesach. So, let us hope that really Jews will realize that there is a God, there is a Torah, and only by this they will be safe from all their enemies. Even not the Talmud said, Tractate Sanhedrin 97a. What is written there? If Jews don't do Shuvah, repentance. מעמיד עליהם מלך קשה, God appoints him as a very cruel leader, כי Haman like Haman, will threaten to eradicate them, to wipe them out. No, they will realize, like in the Sixth Day War, that only by praying, by studying Torah in the Sixth Day War, yeshiva boys were asked to learn 24 hours. So, no, but only Torah, prayers for faith in God can save us. Let us hope that will be